Hi now, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mrs. Lott. Yes, you can call me Mrs. Lott. I do content in Ireland. I live in Ireland. I've been here for 16 years. And when I go home, I also do content in Africa. So Botswana in particular. So if that is any of your interest, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So talking about Africa, I am from Botswana, and we're gonna talk about something very interesting that I have noticed. Like I mentioned, I've been here 16 years now, and if I can tell you, people are making waves. People are moving mountains back home. You know, when I came here, the intention was to do this and that, but when I sit back and look at the people that I was working in a bank at the time, and the people that I used to work with at the moment, they have made so much progress in life. So let's talk about these kind of topics, okay? It's okay. We can talk about it. Sometimes you got to realize that life brings you to different directions. Not everybody's life is going to be the same. You might think that coming abroad will hugely improve your life, but no. People that I used to work with, now they drive nice, beautiful cars at home. They have beautiful houses. I look at sometimes I rent them. Yeah, we talk on the phone and I said, you are really doing great. So what I'm trying to say to you, that abroad is not all that. I'm not trying to discourage anybody. I'm just saying that just quite surprised, not surprised, because I know if I was in the same situation, I would have made some strides as well. So maybe I'm comparing myself to people too much, or maybe my expectations obviously were so high when I arrived here. It's very normal, but eventually they would go all the way down. Yeah, so I just wanted to come here and say that, do I regret coming here in Ireland? No, absolutely not. Maybe I regret the weather. Yeah, but my life would have changed. My life would have come differently. I think it would have. When I look back, when I left the bank, I used to work in a bank as a direct sales. You know those people that sit outside the banks? That used to be, we're the first group that were hired to actually sit outside Barclays Bank at the time to sell credit card and loans. At the beginning, I was there for 3 years. At the beginning, it was tough, I can tell you. And I would have dreams and I would want to come over because my friend was here, and I'll be so envious of people abroad and thinking one day I am going to be here. And when I come here, I'm going to work so hard and build my house and have a farm and have an Airbnb and have this. Life just happens. Like I said, do I regret it? No, I feel like I have grown a lot mentally, because now traveling has a way of just pushing you to be resilient in a way. So that's why sometimes when people come overseas and they succeed a lot, because you are being driven by the fact that you want to improve your life. So, but at the same time, I just wanted to say that it's okay. Most of us, some of us, we are not running away from any kind of war back home. We just come abroad for adventure. We just come abroad because we want to change our lives, because maybe you didn't have a good job, maybe, you know, those kind of way. We've been sold sort of at last a sparkling dream that things are actually way better abroad, but they are not. So I see a lot of, like I said, a lot of my friends, they are living the life. It's okay. So, or if you are home in Africa and you're trying to improve your situation back in Africa, I'll just remove my hat and give it to you and said, well done. So, okay, so let's talk about these ideas of the currency value, like the pound or the euros, because I'm in Ireland, or the dollars. Because when we come here again, we've been sold this idea that the value of the pounds, when you change it to your own currency, is gonna be a huge amount of money, and you're excited and you want to start to work. There is utilities to pay. We don't think about all this kind of stuff. There's rent to pay, there's school fees to pay, there's a lot of stuff to do with the money, there's traveling, there's just a lot. So yeah, people in Africa also, because I was home for like 8 weeks, And I realized just how my mental, I just relaxed. It's just an easygoing life. We don't stress about, I don't have bread. With sometimes you don't have, but it doesn't stress us like it would stress us here. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you? I would add this as well. We shouldn't expect people from coming outside to actually come in and build. I remember years ago, a friend of mine, she did a PhD in Trinity. She used to, PhD was more on development, and she would bring students from Trinity to where she's from. And I asked her, what are you guys doing there? And she was telling me that they go to Africa to teach people about clean environment. And I'm sitting there and thinking, what is the matter with us? Why do we have to wait for people to come and teach us how to clean our environment? People that they don't really care about us, they're only coming in to add something onto their CVs, because that's those young people that comes over with the charity work and do this and that. Mostly they're coming in to add, I've been to Africa, I did this and that. And that's like, I just thought I'd come here and talk about things are not as bad as we could imagine. And then again, I've noticed people are not really coming, particularly African people, as much. I see a lot of other continents, which I won't mention, coming over a lot, which I think is a very good sign that people actually prefer to stay in Africa than to travel abroad. Was I sold an empty dream? Maybe. Was I shocked when I came here and realized this is actually overrated? Yes. Did I try to not make it work? I did. So that's what I came here to say. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my content. If you are new to my YouTube channel, leave a comment down below. Tell me what topics you want. I know a few of you commented on my video on topics what to talk about. And like I said, I am not an immigration officer. I'm not trying to get people to come here. And then I am also not discouraging people not to come here as well. What I'm trying to say is find your research, do your research, and then make the right decision for yourself. Peace out. Bye.